Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Oh my gosh, has it been a minute since I have made a video? I think last time I made a video, it was at least 5 years ago. A lot has changed for me if you had ever watched any of my videos. I made just a few. It was something I was kind of just playing around with, and I was getting into makeup. And I wanted to do this tutorial because I wanted to get back into makeup. I still enjoy creating and playing, and I really enjoyed making videos, and it made me feel confident and beautiful, and it's just always fun to watch YouTube bloggers. I know that I love watching beauty bloggers, and so I said might as well just make some videos again and hop back on here. Today is actually Thanksgiving, so happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I am getting ready to go over to my boyfriend's dad's house, so I figured I'd just make a video today. Today is going to be, and the title, as you can see, is Get Ready With Me, and we are going to do all drugstore. I found this palette, and it's the Profusion Sienna's palette. I've heard a little bit about them. I did some reviews after I bought it. It has beautiful colors in here, and they're definitely colors I use. So I figured I would play around with it today and see what I can create. First, I'm going to start off with the Super Hydrate Moisturizer with e.l.f. I haven't seen much about this one, but e.l.f. has really stepped up their makeup game. It's really cute packaging. So it looks like that. I have really dehydrated skin, and especially living in Wyoming and it's winter is here, my skin has just really become super dry, dehydrated. So I've been trying to find some new moisturizers. So I'm just gonna pack this on, and it is a gel consistency, and my face feels really good. Feels really soft too, which is always good. And it doesn't feel, like I said, heavy. Some moisturizers have that like heavy feeling, but this one's not bad at all. So I would say it was a good purchase. What are you guys all doing for Thanksgiving? I can't believe Thanksgiving is already here. This year has flown by, but to be honest, and I'm sure everybody else feels the same way, that 2020 needs to just come to an end. I had already put my Christmas tree up because I was like, yeah, I'm putting the Christmas tree up. I was so excited. I love Christmas time. It's definitely one of my favorite time of the year, and I like the holidays. It is hard though, being away from home. I'm always done the holidays with my family, and this is the second holiday without my family, so that's kind of a bummer, but I will get to see my family again soon. So next thing I'm going to go in is the e.l.f. Aqua Primer Mist. Looks like this, cute packaging. Looks like it's a primer and a setting spray just to refresh your makeup. So I'm going to try this and see what I think. Whew, that's got a heavy spray. Really like a cooling feel. The only thing I would say is that the spray is really heavy coming on. It says that it's water-based primer and purified water, cucumber, and vitamins. And I don't really smell it. Maybe that's what I'm smelling, is the cucumber. But next thing I'm gonna go in with is the e.l.f. Flawless Satin Foundation. And really nice packaging. I like that it's a glass. Like I said, e.l.f. really stepped up their game. Has a nice little pump. Pumps are always nice. I'm gonna go in with this e.l.f. buffing foundation brush, and we're gonna try this out. Hopefully this is my color. It's hard when you're at Walmart because they do not let you test. And that's the only thing that kind of sucks. But Walmart is the only place I really can get makeup, because in my town they don't have an Ulta, they don't have a Macy's, a Sephora, any of that. So a lot of my makeup I have to order offline or just go to Walmart. So color is a little off, but can always fix that. It almost has like a yellow tone to it. It kind of comes on streaky, and I think I definitely like my sponge better. The foundation feels kind of heavy. It could definitely be a full coverage. I think, considering I'm using a brush, I'm probably gonna have to build it up. So like I said, things have definitely changed for me. I moved for my job. I no longer do dental assisting. I'm a bookkeeper, and I helped open a new store here, And yeah, I was definitely ready for a change. A lot has changed in 5 years for me. I never imagined I would be living in a completely different state, let alone I never thought I would live here. But yeah, it's been good. It's not bad though. Like once I went in with my fingers, it kind of blended out. So I'm not completely mad at it. But I think next time I'm going to use a beauty blender. So for my concealer, I am going to go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Looks like that. I do have the regular concealer. I had heard that this one is better. I have their, I think it's just their camo concealer, but I have heard that the hydrating one is better. And if it's hydrating, I am all in. As far as the shade, this was, I think, the second to lightest, because I do like to wear my concealer a little bit lighter under the eye and just all over, but it almost is like darker. Yeah, it's kind of a little bit almost darker than my foundation. Well, you know, we'll work with it, I guess. So, yeah. This definitely has a gold undertone. This is more the color I would go for a foundation. So, as far as the color pick choice, it is a lot darker, but we'll make it work. Definitely full coverage, and it's full coverage, but it feels light. Concealer wise, I do have a little bit of creasing, and I feel like, I don't know, I just feel like it blended in, like I still kind of have this sort of the like darkness. So I don't know. So far this is not going as smoothly as I wanted it to, but you know, what are you gonna do? I am going to set my under eye with the Reserve Your Cabana by Wet n Wild. Next thing that I am going to go in with the concealer as a primer. I don't usually use eye primers, to be honest. I just use my concealer and it seems to work just as well. After I set my under eye, it looks a lot better. Now we're gonna go in with that palette, and it has beautiful colors. I really don't even know what colors I want to do. I might go in with like a reddish color. It has a really nice blending brush that you can use. It's actually really nice, and the packaging is really cute too. I wish that it does have a mirror, but considering that it was 10 bucks, $9, you can't beat it. So I think I'm just gonna go in with this color as my transition. Just start off kind of light, and it's called Polite, and I'm just gonna use that as my color. There wasn't any fallout, so that was good. So I'm just going to go in with a transition color, like I said, transition shade, and just go into all over my eye. Next color I am going to go in with, I think is gonna be, it's called Oasis, and it is this color right here. So the colors went on fine. I didn't like, I have heard that there was fallout. There was a little bit on that one, but I have heard on some of their other palettes that there is a lot of fallout, and I am not really seeing that with this. I wouldn't say they're super pigmented. They go on the brush really nice, but like when you blend them out, it just they kind of fade a little bit. Definitely, I feel like you'll have to build these shades up. So I'm just going back and forth into my crease and blending it out. I'm gonna go in with Cryptic, will be the next one. So it'll be this guy right here. And I'm gonna just go over that. Oh, that one definitely had a lot more fallout. And so it just went on out like that. This one definitely is, I would say, more pigmented, and it went in this one blended out a lot better. It didn't fade, so I will say I like that better. Now I am going to go in with a smaller brush, and it's going to be more tapered like that. And this is just one that I picked up quite a while ago, and I'm going to put this color Daring, which is really pretty. It does have a little bit of a shimmer to it, and I'm going to put that right in the corners. So it's really close to the color I just put on Cryptic. I don't really see, to be honest, a huge difference in color-wise. I see a little bit more red, but yeah, I don't know. This color palette is beautiful. It's just, it's more of like, you know, when you put them on the eyelid, like when you put them on the eyes, whether they're going to, I'm starting to see more red, so that's good. So I'm just gonna go in with a clean blending brush, and I'm just going to blend that all together so it blends all together. I will say they blend well. I haven't had really any issues blending. They're blending, and the colors blend well together. I'm literally just winging this. That's usually the story of my life. Today is just all about trying new things, apparently. So I'm just gonna go in and conceal and do a cut crease. The next color I am going to go in with, I want to do this Dizzy color. Oh, there is not much pigment on that. Ooh, that's definitely not much pigment. So, well, that's kind of a bummer. Let's try it with the brush. Oh, that's better. I don't hate it. It's a pretty color. It's actually really pretty on the eyelid. You definitely have to pack it on though. Like I said, this palette was $10, so you can't complain too much. And there is, I want to say 21 shadows in here. So being that you're getting quite a bit of product, and you know, like, you're not gonna get the best quality, but I will say it is pretty. I'm not hating it. I'm not mad at it. Now I'm just gonna go back in with that tapered brush, and I'm gonna go back into Daring and put that, just because it did get a little bit wiped off when I put in that when I put that color in the crease. So, and as you can see, it got a little dark right there, so I need to blend it out. My favorite part of Christmas is decorating and the Christmas lights. As I said, I put my tree up already. I was in quarantine a week ago. Yeah, I want to say a week ago. So there was definitely some days I felt better, and so I cleaned my house and I decorated. But Christmas lights are always something I really enjoy looking at. Christmas was, growing up, a huge thing back home. We always went to my grandma's house. I had several Christmases, but my grandma's house definitely, to this day, was my favorite. It was always really big. All the cousins got together. We have a pretty big family. So I would say growing up, that was really fun. So as far as this color, they blend really well together, and I like how they look together. They look really pretty. So I'm just gonna go in with some liner off camera. I'm using the Wet n Wild eyeliner, and put some mascara on, and I will be back. So my camera just decided it wasn't going to record. So I did get the lower lashes, or the lower part. I put in that Dapper color, and I just smudged it out, and then put a color called Cozy. And I just put that on my lower lashes just to darken it up, and then I blended the colors out. So right now I am just doing my mascara. It's the Voluminous Lash Paradise, and so far I really like it. This is what the applicator looks like. I have the Voluminous, the other kind, and I really like this, or the other one, but I really like this applicator a lot. So as I was saying before I realized I was not videoing, as far as lashes go, I used to not be comfortable at putting fake lashes, but I am getting a lot better at it. So I do try to do lashes for like events or for special occasions, things like that. But as far as like wearing them all the time, I don't. And to be honest, I really don't feel like I need them all the time. I like the fullness, but like if I get a really good mascara like this one, I like how full they look, and I like that, you know, you don't need them, because lashes are kind of annoying, to be honest. They look beautiful. Like, I've always wanted to get them done, but the maintenance on them and the cost, it's just not something I really want to pay for. I do like lashes on people though, and they look really good. I just need to get better at doing it. And I have this really weird thing. I don't know if some of you guys do. I hate my lashes being touched. Like, if a makeup artist is doing if I'm getting my makeup done, I hate when they touch my lashes. And even sometimes I get like tweaked out about it doing my own, but it is something, it's just a weird thing that I have. I am loving this mascara, honestly. It is like amazing. Like, look how full they look, and the bottoms look good too. I feel like the applicator is big enough for the lashes on top to look the way they do. I feel like it made the bottom look really full as well. So to be honest, today I don't think I'm gonna do lashes, because I'm really liking this, the way they are looking. So next thing I'm just gonna go in with is a little bit of contouring, bronzing, and some blush and some lipstick, and we will be good to go. So I'm just gonna go in with the Smooth Skin bronzing powder. It's in the color Sunny. I've hit pan on it. I do like this one. It's been a good one. And I just usually take an angled blush brush and just do some contouring. I don't do a ton of contouring, to be honest. It's not really my thing, but I just use it more to just like bronze my face and just give me some more color, especially since this is on the lighter shade. You can see that there's just a little bit of lightness going on with the foundation, but it actually doesn't look too bad. I was getting really worried there for a second how it was not blending. So I just kind of put it like on my cheeks a little bit, and then like I said, I don't do a ton of contouring. It's not really my thing, but everybody has their own thing, and I know that that's a staple for you know, a lot of bloggers. But I feel like when you're, you know, your channel should be the way you want to do your makeup, and obviously you want to do what your viewers are wanting as well, you know, help. But this is also a learning curve too. I have not been doing makeup for super long. 5 years ago is when I actually was really getting into it. Before that, I never really wore makeup. I grew up not really being able to. And then when I got older, I was like, I got interested in it. But I started watching videos, and that's what really got me into it. Because I'm getting a little bit of a reflection in from the sun, so I apologize. But yeah, I feel like it just all came together really nicely. I'm going to go in with my Milani Luminous. This is one of my favorites. It's so pretty, and it's a baked blush, and I'm just going to go over the apples of my cheeks with it. So very fitting with this color choice that I picked for my eyes, and looks very pretty. So sometimes, as you can see, like this side I went a little bit high on my bronzer, but I can fix that. Sometimes I get a little crazy with it, so I'm just gonna go in with that setting powder and take it down a little bit. And that setting powder does have a little bit of a sheen to it. So it kind of has a little bit of that highlighter look, but I don't mind that. It's so subtle that it's not like super obvious. But yeah, I am liking this looks. I was, like I said, I was getting scared there for a second. So next thing I'm going to do is just put in a lighter color. I'm going to use Exclusive right here, and I'm going to just put that in the corner of. So I noticed when you put these on your finger, they do not swatch very pigmented. So that is one thing. But I noticed they do, when you put them on the brush, they seem to pack on, but you have to kind of really pack it. The formulas, I will say, are really soft, because just dipping my finger and I was like, oh, that's really soft. There's like some gold specks in here, and it just looks like that. And I feel like it kind of ties everything that I got going on here. So next thing I'm going to go in is the lips, and we'll be good to go. I am going to go in with I think this is going to be a really pretty color. And this is, I just bought it off the Morphe website. It is going to be a little bit higher price point than like a normal drugstore, but it is the Nabla, probably butchering that, and it's the Cult Matte, and it is in Elusive, and I think it'll be gorgeous with this eye look that I have going on. And so I have not tried it yet. It's the first time. But yeah, that's pretty. That's really pretty. And I don't unfortunately have a liner to line my lips in this color. So we're just going to go in with the. So right now my lips are really dry, so there are unfortunately some like flaky spots on it, but it is not too bad. Like I said, I really like how this look turned out. And if you are wanting to watch more get readies with me, hauls, or have suggestions of what you want to see, I did I got 2 new other palettes that I got off of Morphe that I'm going to do. I'm going to do some looks with those that I'm really excited about. And I did just do a ColourPop order. So I have quite a few ColourPops coming in. So kind of playing around with it, you know, it's just something fun for me that I enjoy. And I, like I said, I love watching them. They just give me ideas, and I love to create. And I want this to be like a fun channel and not, you know, like, it's just simply for my pleasure. And, you know, if I have people that are wanting certain videos, I definitely will put them up. And if you like this video, even though it was a super hot mess, be sure to like it and subscribe. And I will be in, oh, and then this is Daisy. Oh, I didn't mean to shock you. This is little Miss Daisy. Yes, she is the sweetest thing ever. But you guys have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and I will see you soon.